You make music, but what are your motivations? Why do you want to go to the next level? I get so many emails and DMs that I said, let's shoot a video on this because you guys are asking me how to go full-time as a music creator, how to go full-time in the music industry, how to become a professional in the music industry with hobbyist and dabbler intentions. And I'll tell you why that matters here. So as a professional, one thing I learned a long time ago, shout out to my mentors of years past, one person said to me, Adam, professionals show up. Professionals follow through, even when they don't feel like it. Tom Brady playing well into his 40s. You think he needs the money? No, he's competitive, he's passionate, and he's a true professional that shows up. Jay-Z, you think he needs to come out with anything else in his life in order to be able to take his ball, go home, and never be seen again and have plenty of money for generational wealth? No, he's a professional, he shows up. He shows up for the team that's around him. Look at Drake. Do you think he needs to go on tour? You think he really cares about what our opinion is of the new music that he's getting into? No. He's well off. He's a professional. He's showed up. Now he's reaping those rewards. Kanye. You think that Kanye really needs like $1 billion deal with Adidas in order to be whole and take care of his entire family and probably everybody around him for generations? No. Why does he show up? Because he has something in him that he needs to share. He has something that cannot be contained. He's not going to go home and be lazy because he's not able to. It's not in his nature. It's not in his character. Whether you love these people or hate these people, they're true professionals. And the reason that we have conversations about them is because they have outperformed and followed through more than most people in their respective industries.
Adam, why are you telling me about Tom Brady? You're talking about Jay-Z. I make country music, and I make EDM bangers for the festivals. This isn't me. I'm a true professional because I'm passionate and I care, and I want people to hear my music. If I'm not inspired, I can't create.
Shut the fuck up. I get that all the time in the DMs, the emails, and even people that I talk to, on live calls and stuff like that. And it's just like, I'm not trying to be rude.
How rude!
I know you guys are like, oh, you're pretty abrasive. No. I'm here to coach you. I'm here to help you.
Help me help you.
I'm not going to slather you guys with rainbows and unicorns and everybody's going to make it because you have a unique voice. And no, you got to act as if it's a business. You got to treat this stuff as a business. If you want people to take you seriously as a professional, you need to put in the work, even when you don't feel like doing it. Because skill set is a whole lot different than intent. Skill set is a whole lot different than inspiration. Skill set is a whole lot different than being passionate about something. We're talking about actual skills versus emotions. We're talking about actual skills versus hormonal balance even. And if you feel very depressed, if you feel like uninspired, burnt out, go see a professional, get your blood work done, and talk to somebody. Side note. Back to the coaching. I think that it's easy for us, and I was a victim of my own mentality for years on this. I would only work from like midnight until I couldn't stay awake anymore on music because I was a night owl, right? Which is complete bullshit. I just waited till last minute till I wanted to create and then didn't have any other excuses because I didn't have anybody to talk to at 2 o'clock in the morning and I could finally focus. I think a lot of times we think that we need to be inspired to get the ball rolling. And I think a lot of times getting that ball rolling is what's going to bring the inspiration. It's going to show you that you can do something even if you didn't initially feel like it. How many times do you have to do laundry?
Oh my God, stop, bro, I'm stuck. Can you help me?
You look at a pile, then it piles up even more. Then you're wearing stuff that your mom bought you 3 years ago because you're out of fresh laundry. Wasn't that you didn't know what to do, it's that you weren't motivated to do it. You weren't inspired, right? Same goes for music, same goes for content creation.
And Adam, well, I don't want to have to post 18 times a day like Gary Vee says.
Well, why haven't you posted in 2 months?
How about that?
Like, I get it, that the pile that's miles away might be a little overwhelming, but you're not taking any steps. And then you're expecting to get rewarded for it? Good job. You make music like everybody else. You got to put in the effort, guys. A true professional follows through. A true professional creates. A true professional goes after it, even when they don't feel like it. Are you a true professional or are you a hobbyist? Are you a true professional or are you a dabbler? I bet you, you look at any professional sports athlete that's been doing it for years. You think they want to be in the gym every day? You think they want to be practicing? You think that with all that money, the stockpile of options that they have in their life, they want to be eating healthy and traveling and showing up? No, not all the time. I promise you, these athletes in baseball, soccer, it doesn't matter, that are in their 30s, because I'm in my 30s, I wake up with aches and pains just randomly. You think that they want to work out after a long day's work, playing? No. I know that I reference sports a lot. I grew up playing sports, and it's something that I'm really interested in. But sports, music, cooking at a high level and having a restaurant, they're all competitive. And I know that in a idealistic world, we shouldn't have to be. We should, consume everybody else's work and just be one and one for all for one type of thing. And that, on a creative level, that does work. But we have to be competitive to get the attention. We're in the attention game. If you're not going out there and saying, I have a piece of music, I have some merch, I have a video, I have something, a product that I want to show to a large group of people that are my target audience. And if you're not using the catalysts, the vehicles, the avenues to get in front of those people because you don't feel inspired, because you don't feel passionate about it anymore, I hate to break this to you, but
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
There's a line out the door full of people just like you that aren't making those excuses. You can either be the victor or the victim. Are you going to take responsibility, or are you going to hand it off to the next guy and say that the music industry, the world, wherever you're living is against you? Don't get me wrong, I understand there's afflictions, I understand that there's obstacles, but there's no alternate reality where the obstacle doesn't exist. So either you can deal with it as you bump into it, like all of us have had to do in our own ways, respectfully, or we could just hit that glass ceiling, then blame the rest of the world, then die with a bunch of regrets and be kind of a miserable sack of shit the rest of our life, blaming everybody else on why we couldn't go after what we wanted to go after, our God-given right and all that BS. Go after it. Stop making excuses. Figure out how you can apply your skill set and how you can apply your time better. That video will help you with some time management. I'm glad that you can hang out with me today. Join the channel family here by clicking that little subscribe button, smash the bell icon, thumbs up, all that good stuff. And let me know in the comments below what your number one motivation for why you make music is. I'll be reading those comments and responding. Thank you so much for joining me. Instagram, TikTok, @Adam Ivy, and I'll see you in the next video.